Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So where are we? It's day 2. I've just had breakfast at Premier Inn, which was delicious. You've seen that in the previous video. Highly recommended. Day 2 of the Darlington series. And I'm just on my way into the town centre and the market square to take a look around, do a bit of exploring. I'm just standing by the River Skirm, and just across there, across the bridge, is the main A road. So although quite busy at this time of the morning on a Monday morning, it's just lovely here. I'll turn you around, you can see what I can see. Absolutely lovely, as I say, the River Skirm, running quite fast today because we've had a fair bit of rain. Absolutely lovely, really is. Some really nice planting out they've done here. Lovely shrub beds. And here we've got the contrast again. The modernity there, not sure what that building is. You've got this here, the Premier Inn and Subways and View and Bella Italia and Hungry Horse. It's all going on in this building here. And then just in the distance there, you can see the spire of, I think it's St Bartholomew's. Let's get a closer look at that. I really enjoy these little riverside walks. And although it's a busy road, I don't know, 100 metres away, it's still just so lovely here, peaceful. They've obviously invested heavily here. Certainly in this part of the town. It's just lovely to have a walk along. Noisy but peaceful at the same time, if you know what I mean. It's just lovely. So we'll get a bit closer to St Bartholomew's just there. We'll take a closer look. Darlington has its own Rotary celebrating their centenary in 2023. So this is the well-known St Bartholomew's Church. I know from my research this was built in the 1100s, it's certainly 1,000 years old. And also the monks carrying St Bartholomew's coffin would stop here for rest. Let's take a look at that plaque. What does it say? Christians have worshipped God on this site for over 1,000 years. This stone marks the 2000th anniversary of the birth of Jesus Christ. That's really lovely. I really wish I could get inside, but it's not open today, unfortunately. So I think I'll head up this way, hopefully find it. I did have a look yesterday, but it was in the dark and the rain. But I'll head up this way and we'll have a little peek, see what Darlington has to offer. Well, I think this is the market square. I know there's an indoor market, food hall, so let's have a closer look. There's certainly no shortage of watering holes here. The Boot and Shoe, always a warm welcome, sounds nice, in Church Row, and directly opposite is the Pennyweight. So, and then down there, just there, is the Cornmill Shopping Centre. That's not open just yet. So let's work our way around the square. Well, there's another church there just behind the indoor market, and I'll have a peek at that in a moment. So this is Darlington Square Indoor Market. I don't think it's open yet, but they do street food in there. That's definitely worth a look a little bit later. And here in the square, I think twice a week they have an outdoor market as well. Silly me, that wasn't a church by the market, the indoor market, it's the clock tower. Darlington Clock Tower, West Road. Restored in 2000. So this is another entrance to the market, food hall as well. But it's not open for another half hour, 9 AM it opens. And I'm walking in the direction of the High Street now.
Yeah, you can buy them and it's like, it's a bit like a sticker.
Nice, oh, somewhere for coffee. Should I get a coffee? Perhaps it's a bit too soon. Did have 2 coffees this morning at the hotel. It's really lovely. This was pedestrianised some years ago up here, so hence it's a little bit more peaceful here. They're setting up some stalls here. Angie's Diner, could be a place to stop for a coffee. You've got Cafe Nero over there as well. Morning.
Good morning.
So, and yeah, it's up and round there is the High Street. We can have a little walk around there and see what we think. It's just lovely. I mean, most of these buildings here, I think, are Victorian from my research, including this one here. lovely. People are polite and they say good morning and they smile at you. Something sadly lacking in London. Not everybody, no, I'm not going to tarnish everyone with the same brush. Let's just keep walking. Well, there's certainly plenty of shops here. No lack of retail therapy. And you can see the pavement is all fairly recent, probably in the last 5 years, I should think. Probably when it was pedestrianised. House of Fraser up there. So yeah, this is kind of their high street. Not huge, not as big as Stockton-on-Tees. That's shown in a previous video. Apparently Stockton has one of the widest high streets in the country. But it's very pleasant. A little bit eerie with that fog shrouding the trees and some of the buildings. But it is Halloween. Oh, nice, they've got some nice little shops here. I wonder what that is. Asian street food and noodle bar. Nice. I'd imagine on a Friday, Saturday evening, it's probably quite busy up here. Plenty of restaurants. There's certainly no lack of places to get something to eat there. Goldsmiths. What have we got here? The Cherry Tree, coffee, brunch and cocktails. The Kitchen, fresh is best. Doner, pizzas, pastas, burgers, wraps. And Uno, Momento there. Pasta, risotto, steak, burgers. And Manjaro's over there, or Manjaro's, however you want to pronounce it. I think this is where I walked up last night in the rain. Thank goodness it's not raining now. That's why I started today's filming early, because the rain may settle in a little later, and I don't like filming in the rain. It's not nice. But it's really pleasant round here, peaceful, a little bit of traffic going down there. But certainly this part here is certainly pedestrianised. There's more shops down there. What have we got here? Bubbles. And over here, this Manjaro's look really nice actually. Look quite splendid stairway going upstairs, all illuminated. That was last night. And then over here, this one here looked fantastic last night. The Hummingbird looked really nice and cosy, really impressive sort of pub restaurant, I guess it is. So really nice. I'm impressed so far with what I've seen. Well, I found somewhere for a quick coffee, a flat white I think, Angie's Diner. The smells coming from here are delicious, the onions and the hot dogs they do for £2, so I think I'll stop here for a coffee. A coffee on a foggy Monday morning by Darlington Clock Tower and Indoor Market. The simple pleasures. Very nice. Something I've noticed that people are, I've mentioned it before, very friendly here. It's a very relaxed, peaceful feel about the town. Especially this particular area here because it's pedestrianised. There's people setting up stalls, business as usual. It's a little bit chilly, it's foggy, but so what, they're used to it up north. So I'm going to have a look inside the Indoor Market in a moment. We'll have a look around there. Well, I think I'll end this first part of the market town of Darlington here, and in the second part we'll have a look, delve a little bit deeper, including a look inside the Indoor Market there, and a little bit more around the town. So we'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.